All right, up for discussion today, we're going to talk about some really pretty modern coins that may or may not have sold for a ton of money. Here's one great example here that was sold during the Long Beach sale last month. It's a 1967 Washington quarter. Now, it did sell for a pretty penny, or in this case, a whole bunch of quarters. This one sold for $5,200. 5,200. Okay, and as always with all of these auction recap videos I've graciously put up for everyone, it begs the question: how can a coin as common as this sell for a whole lot of money, tons of money? Again, it has everything to do with the overall condition of the coin. Keep in mind, these were produced not too far off after the end of the 90% silver coinage days. 1964 was the last date for anything silver, okay, when it comes to 90%. So in 65, they made Clad coins. Did people really care about the 65s, 66, 67s, and so on? No, not really. They were being used, okay? They were being beat up out there in society. They were very much a part of pocket change fines. Okay, a few years into the first few years of Clad coinage, these things look pretty rough. So that means that there's going to be less and less pristine examples such as this one here available for sale. And then with today's ever-growing demand for top-flight registry pieces, something that grades 66, 67 and up, okay, people are going to pay a ton of money. Big time collectors are going to pay huge money for coins such as this. So let's talk a little bit about the quarter that did sell. Okay, it's a PCGS graded mid-state 67 plus example, which according to the population figures, there is only 4 at this grade level with that plus, and only 1 higher. Believe it or not, somewhere floating around out there is a mid-state 68 example. Now, if this one sold for $5,200, you could almost imagine how much the 68 one would go for. Probably double the money, if not more. So again, just shooting it out there, shooting from the hip. If you find something like this in your grandma's change drawer, and it just so happens that it's in really nice condition, you might want to take a magnifier to it and see what it looks like, because you never know, you could have something as spectacular as this example here. The same can be said for the 65s and 66s. At the 67 grade level, they're extremely rare. So that's what really drives the prices of these modern coins. So it's definitely worth a look also in your coin roll hunting excursions, for those of you that participate in such a thing, like I have. And yeah, a really nice, fantastic, beautiful example. Here is the reverse of this coin. As you can see, just as sterling, just as brilliant. Okay, it's not sterling. I mean, it's copper nickel. So it's it's not known for its metal composition. Okay, there's no precious metals in this, but needless to say, such a fine example. And the next example that I'm going to talk about in the next video is just as beautiful and just as perplexing, I guess, as to why it's sold for a good deal of money. But I'm glad to present this one to you. Okay, it's a nice quick little video. Yeah, we got a few more auction result things. Sorry I haven't got them out there as quickly as I can, but when life calls, I come answering. So yeah, stay tuned for more stuff, and I appreciate you guys watching and tuning in. All right, have a good one.